Alright, walking and talking song notes. Song notes on Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, 1982 song. And it is 19 February 2026. So 19 February 2026 notes. I'm Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle. And I provide my song and music notes on the song. So I think the musical artist was Michael Jackson. The release date was 2 January 1982, a Saturday, I think. I wasn't alive then though. And then the record label was Epic. And it's a song that's entered my life a few times. Hi, this is Raqui. I spelled A-R-A-Q-U-I. Raqui, the gray squirrel, western gray squirrel. And it was initially, like 15 years ago? What year is it? 2026? Maybe a little before then. There was Michael Jackson. I think some of his music might have been covered on the television show Glee. And so I was like, he was still alive at that point. I think I grew up and I very much knew who Michael Jackson was. And I had seen like Thriller and 13 Going on 30. It's a movie with like Mark Ruffalo and Jennifer Garner. And so I was like, somehow I ended up at Billie Jean. When listening through his music, I was like one that I was like, it's kind of like a slower, less rock and roll song, which you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of rock. So I was like, this one's kind of okay, but I couldn't remember it. Sometimes there are songs that I encounter and so it's like, but did I ever hear the song? And then I came across it in the 2010s decade. And the music, there's Billie Jean is not my lover. Though she says I'm the one, but she says I'm the one, something like that. It was living in California. It was like the latter half of the 2010s decade. I think that one might have come around. I was living in Albany, California. 2016 to 2019 inclusive. And I was like, it's a great song for he was ahead of his time in addressing misinformation, right? So essentially, there's somebody who's not, like I said, put it in Tanis terminology, somebody who's not his soulmate, but who claims that, he's her soulmate. And I'm like, yeah, misinformation, right? So I was like, if misinformation actually become something I tackle or focus on or something, I should come back to the song, talk about it, because it was this guy was doing it it's 2026, over 40 years ago. He was out there addressing misinformation in song form. And then more recently, it came into view with a particular movie that's I think slated for release a couple of movies from now. Well, yeah, but a couple of months from now. And so it was like, I should go back and this one's a little bit different of his music for my own life story. So there we go. So my song notes on Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, 1982 song. Here's Marble. Hi, Marble. It's Raqui. Raqui's back. Come on, Raqui. 1982 song, 19 February 2026 notes.